When we're trying to work out in the live arena the size of chip stacks, especially our opponent's chip stacks, it's actually quite difficult sometimes, and you'll often find yourself giving away tells if you're constantly having to look at your opponent's chip stack to work out how deep they are, what their M is, and of course looking at your own chip stack trying to work out what your M is. So one tip is that most people usually count in 20s. That's because when you grab a stack of chips, it fits neatly into your hand. It's roughly the length of your fingers to have 20 chips there like that. And obviously you can count them into 5s, up into 10s and up into 20s. And people usually stack their chips into 20s neatly, and so it's quite easy to work out what they've got. These are 100 chips, so each stack is worth 2,000. The 1,000 chips, obviously that would be 20,000 if there was a stack of them. There's actually 10 here. And a good tip from Stuart Rutter was that people in general tend to have slightly more chips than you immediately see when you try and count their stack. So let's have a look at this situation. We've got this stack here is on the button, and the blinds are 200 and 400, and there's a 50 ante. And when there is a 50 ante, that's when M calculations usually get a little bit more tricky. So the simple thing is to, if you want to keep it really simple, just multiply it by 10, because that's how many players there usually are at the table, either 9 or 10. There are 9 at this table, so that's 9 times 50, which is 450. So that means that the antes are 450 in total, 9 times 50. And the blinds are 200 and 400. So if you add them together, that's 1,050. So an M is 1,050. A quick calculation for that is that an M is usually 2.5 times the big blind. In most tournaments, an M is usually 2.5 times the big blind. Okay? So an M is 1,050, and your chip stack is, well, you can see we've got 2.5 stacks of 100s, and each stack of 100 is 2,000. So that's 5,000. And there's a half stack here of 1,000s, two 5s. So that's 15,000 chips that we've got here. So if an M is about 1,000, you've got a tournament M in total of about 15.